True peace after 60 isn't about how much money you have or the state of your physical health. It is about breaking the cycle of foolish habits that leave you exhausted, anxious, and isolated. Many seniors fall into the trap of thinking that staying busy or constantly being of service will lead to a comfortable life. But the reality is quite different. At this stage, comfort doesn't come from doing more, it comes from doing less of what drains your spirit. Today, we are exploring 7 habits you must let go of if you want to live a peaceful and fulfilling life well into your 80s. One of these, in particular, often surprises people because it is usually seen as a good trait, yet it quietly erodes your mental well-being. The first mistake to stop making is holding on to unnecessary worries. Worry is like a slow-moving rust that gradually consumes your joy. By 60, you have survived countless storms and navigated the complexities of raising a family. Yet, many still carry heavy burdens regarding their adult children, their finances, or the state of the world, as if they are personally responsible for it all. You cannot control the future, but you can control how much mental space you allow worry to occupy today. Consider the weight you carry when you lose sleep over things outside your reach. The best gift you can give your loved ones is your own tranquility. When you stop obsessing over what you cannot change, your body relaxes and your days feel lighter. Letting go isn't about being irresponsible, it is the ultimate form of wisdom. The second habit to break is the urge to argue just to prove you are right. As we age, we often feel our experience gives us the authority to always have the final say. However, constant debating over politics or family matters rarely brings peace, it only creates distance. Many people lose connections not to tragedy, but to the insistence on winning arguments that don't actually matter. When your heart craves stillness, walk away from the conflict. Being right does not extend your life, but being kind adds warmth to every day you have left. Choosing silence over pride can heal relationships that have been strained for years. Peace comes from accepting that love and connection are far more valuable than winning a point. The third mistake is living entirely for your children instead of yourself. Many parents spent decades sacrificing everything for their offspring. But after 60, this habit becomes a liability. Your children are adults now with their own journeys to walk. They don't need your constant sacrifice. They need you to be healthy, independent, and at peace. When you try to solve every problem for them, you hinder their growth and leave yourself emotionally depleted. You might start feeling unappreciated, but that is often because you are providing help that was never requested. It is time to reconnect with your own interests, whether that is traveling, gardening, or seeing old friends. Your happiness is not a selfish act. It is a lesson in how to age with grace and independence. Next, stop trusting everyone with your personal matters. As life progresses, a smaller circle is often a healthier one. Some people share every detail of their lives with neighbors or distant relatives, not realizing that not everyone has their best interests at heart. Some individuals look for weaknesses or gossip rather than offering genuine support. There is great power in living quietly. You do not owe anyone an explanation for your financial choices or your family dynamics. Protect your privacy as fiercely as you protect your physical health. Silence is often your best defense in maintaining a calm environment. Peace comes from knowing that not everyone deserves a front row seat to your private life. The fifth mistake, and perhaps the most difficult one, is helping others at the expense of your own peace. This is the habit that silently steals your golden years. Your energy is a finite resource now. Many seniors stretch themselves too thin by constantly babysitting, lending money they can't spare, or taking on chores that no longer bring them happiness. While helping is noble, it should never come at the cost of your well-being. There is a massive difference between being a kind person and being taken advantage of. If you are always there for others, but no one is there for you, that is exploitation, not community. Saying no is an act of self-respect. You have earned the right to rest and enjoy the silence. Help only when it makes your heart feel light, not out of a sense of guilt. The sixth habit to abandon is comparing your life to others. Comparison is a thief that blinds you to the beauty in your own hands. You might look at someone else's travel photos or their seemingly perfect family and feel a sense of lack. But every journey is unique, and every person carries hidden battles you know nothing about. No one's life is perfect, regardless of how it looks from the outside. When you stop comparing, you begin to appreciate your own unique path and the quiet victories you have achieved. Gratitude for what you have is the only real foundation for a peaceful mind. You don't need to compete with anyone anymore. This is your time to enjoy the simple reality of being alive. Finally, the seventh mistake is ignoring your own happiness. Many seniors live as if they are guests in their own lives, merely following routines to satisfy others. They convince themselves that joy is reserved for the young, but that mindset is toxic. You have survived decades of hard work and sacrifice. You deserve laughter and daily pleasures. Happiness doesn't need to be a grand gesture. It can be found in a morning walk, a quiet book, or a warm cup of coffee. Never stop doing what makes you feel alive because of your age. If your hands shake or your pace is slower, let that be your new rhythm rather than a reason to quit. Doing what nourishes your spirit allows you to stop counting the years and start truly living them. Life between 60 and 80 is not a waiting room. It is a celebration of everything you have overcome. Every day is an opportunity to shed the burdens that no longer belong to you. By removing these foolish habits, you find that a comfortable and peaceful life is the result of awareness and self-respect. Thank you for spending time with Senior Health Tips. We value your journey and hope these insights help you embrace this beautiful chapter of your life with a light heart and a clear mind.